Hey everybody, thanks for watching Your Oxford. I'm one of your hosts, Jerry Accioni.
I'm Sarah Accioni.
And we are here at OMAC Mortgages here at 871 Dundas Street. Thank you so much, Mike, for allowing us to come in here, take over your space. And we've had a real busy morning here of guests. Absolutely. So Mike's been a very good host. So thanks so much, Mike. We do appreciate it.
Yep. So it's Mike Rogozinski, and he is the mortgage broker here. So make sure you give him a call. We'll have the phone number across the bottom for you. Pop in. Anything you need to know about mortgages, if you're looking to get a mortgage, make sure you reach out to Mike.
And tell him you're a friend of Your Oxford.
Yep, for sure.
Now we have someone come to visit us. Bit of a drive. Leslie, so much for coming and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So let's start off here. First off, Leslie, what brought you to Your Oxford? Tell everybody at home.
Well, the original way I found my way to Your Oxford, because I actually live in the GTA,
yes,
is through a friend, Henrietta, who we actually connected through GCC, which is a bike ride for sick kids event that happens in June, during the whole month of June. And we actually met online through that. And so she's introduced me to you guys, and I thought this would be an interesting story for you of the journey I'm taking. Absolutely.
We can't thank you enough, and Henrietta, of course, for the introduction. I think what you're doing is inspiring, or can inspire so many people. I know it's fairly new. Why don't you tell everybody what we're doing?
Well, it's,
or what you're doing, sorry.
It's head painting.
Yeah.
It's
healing
part
head
of my
art.
Yes, healing head art is what we've actually put a name to it now. And it's my way of taking on this journey. Some people do wigs, some people do scarves. I chose to do color and incorporating the love and the art and crafts of my friends. It's been an interesting kind of way to take it on. It started on in the beginning with my children doing it. I had a 14 and 15-year-old who did the very first paintings.
That's about 5 years ago?
No, actually the very beginning of this started 5.5 years ago with my first breast cancer journey, and that was they were 8 and 9 at the time, and we introduced the whole possibility of chemo for me at that point, telling them that we would every Friday night for our family movie night incorporate in also painting mommy's or coloring mommy's head with markers, Crayola markers.
Wow.
And figured that was a safe, washable way to deal with an 8 and 9-year-old, and then we would take pictures and send it off to family. In the end, they ended up telling me I didn't need the chemo, but we had prepared our children so well, the youngest one was so disappointed.
Oh no!
So instead, we put pink in my hair for the last 5.5 years. But then in May, I had to go in for gallbladder issues that were fairly generic, but it was in the ER, and they accidentally stumbled across the breast cancer. This time it's a little more, it's a great accident.
Right. Yeah.
It's a lot more aggressive. So it immediately put me into chemo, and chemo first before anything else. So I really, my own headspace couldn't do the waking up with hair falling on my pillow. Yeah. So we took control. And before that first chemo, shaved my head. My son, my oldest one, did. And then, a couple of days before, they took turns painting my head to match the jersey for the GCC Canada, or the ride jersey that I had earned. So that was kind of a neat way to kick it all off.
Sure.
And and it's kind of snowballed into this amazing journey of. So I'm on head painting 28.
28. Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't realize now.
Yep. We should show some of the other examples. So this is friends and family that are participating in this, and they're
some
decorating your head.
Some happen to be artists. Some of them are artists.
Look at some of these.
Some of them are just, willing to use the art skills that they have, which are everybody can paint. Everybody can do art.
The story of this one here.
Now this one here.
So this one's amazing because this was just a couple weeks ago. This is a 12-year-old who did this. It's a family friend, and her daughter is applying for art school next year. And so it was a great opportunity for her to put in something new for her art portfolio. Not a lot of,
It's different.
It's going to be very different.
It'll
be a conversation. Yes, it is. It's a very different medium and a different canvas.
That's fantastic. Now the one you've got going on today, can we take a peek at that?
Yes.
This is pretty
cool. If you look there, you can kind of see the difference.
It's a superhero theme, which is, you're a big superhero.
And then here is the back. So the whole point of this particular one, this was planned for a number of weeks. And it was all about timing it around my final chemo. My body has had difficulty with the chemo, so this last one was canceled, but we still didn't cancel this because it really is the surviving of, you know, what it takes to get to that chemo journey end.
Beautiful.
For anybody who's gone through it. So my weekly chemos are done. I still have targeted chemos that'll happen through the rest of the year. But, you know, everything's got a good plan, and my hair will eventually grow back.
I don't know, this is a good look.
I've been asked if I'm going to keep my head, you know, shaved and stuff. I do love my hair, so I will.
There you go.
I will
Yes.
enjoy it when it comes back. But
I like my hair too, but I don't have that option. So
until it grows back, I have a lot of friends that are still, you know, they have great ideas and have plans.
Beautiful.
And
Now you've started a website too?
yes, we've actually, because this has grown into such an amazing response, I put together, it's called Healing Head Art, and it's a website. There's a Facebook version of it as well. There is a Twitter page that we're just activating. There's an Instagram page, all under Healing Head Art. We're slowly kind of propagating all of the photos and all of the images into there, but we're getting there. But the website itself will be about teaching people who are also on a cancer journey, who want to take this on. We've already got a few people who have started doing this. And it can be as simple as using stencils. It can be simple as using, you know, just little kids can paint hearts. I've had little 4-year-olds paint on my head. There's probably been a total of 40 people who have actually painted on my head at one point, of, you know, because I'll bring my paint bag with me to a party, and everybody paints.
That
you
is
know,
so
little
cool.
things. It's just a lovely way to be able to incorporate and change that conversation around cancer.
For sure, and just bring some positivity to your cancer journey. Well, to us, you're a superhero, Lezli, for sure, and you've spun cancer in such a positive light. Fantastic friends and family contributions to your journey, and this has got to be the coolest thing I think I have ever seen.
and thank you so much for making the trip and allowing us to share your story.
Thank you for letting me share the story.
Here in Oxford County and beyond, and it's so cool to know that we're reaching, you know, Thornhill GTA as well, and getting that viewership up. So thanks so much for joining us.
No, thank you.
Thank you. And look forward to meeting you again. And
yes,
and checking out the next
second.
It hits it hits Facebook on the day of each time there's a new one. So Facebook
we'll
is the first place I post.
Please tag your Oxford.
I will
as well, and we'll love to share it as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
Henrietta, we're just so thankful for having a mutual friend.
Yeah, no, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
so much.
Thank you. Big shout out as well. Thank you to Mike here at OMAC Mortgages, 871 Dundas Street. He is one of the local mortgage brokers here in the community who has partnered with Your Oxford. So we are super appreciative of your assistance and your help here, Mike. Much, much appreciated.
Yeah, can't do this without the public support and businesses as well assisting us. So if you want to be on a future show, send us an email, booking@youroxford.ca. As always, like, comment, tag a friend, and share. Till next time, take care, everybody.
We'll see you soon.